Hey guys, it's me. As someone has commented recently, your favorite YouTuber. I highly doubt that, but I'm here. Welcome to Q&A part 2. I filmed part 1 on Saturday while I was at Hidden Acres with just my phone, so I couldn't really do the more in-depth questions or really remember a good number of them. You know, I have my Chromebook here, so if you see me looking over, it's because I'm checking comments. So I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I think, 4, 5, and then like some just like random comments that I want to point out and just mention. So let's start with an easy one. Big Dog Time B3U asks, Are you a Sigma? I literally do not know what that means. I know Sigma as a letter of the Greek alphabet. Okay? Sigma notation in algebra, sigma bonds in chemistry. You know, so I had to ask, what does Sigma mean? At Jack Dyer 0 responds, it means like really good at YouTube and stuff. In which case, in that definition, I have to say no. I'm not great. I could be better. I just haven't had time to edit, and also, my PC is kind of suboptimal for functioning at the moment. Big Dog defined it as, it means an alpha male need more than a friggin' packet, yo. I don't know what that means. It means an alpha male. Hold on, let me Google alpha male real quick. If I had my editing, you would not have to see this. Someone with strong leadership qualities who's confident, assertive, and often takes charge. Often described as ambitious, independent, and competitive. That is not me. That is not me. No. That just ain't me, sorry. What I am can barely be considered confident, bro. Answered that one. Okay, this one I want to make a comment on. This is a question from an account that I really want to question. Okay, when I first made this video, it was shortly after people at school had started to find my YouTube channel, you know, which is chill, I guess, you know. I don't really care as much as I used to back when this actually started. But shortly after I put this video out, I got a comment from an account that had been created only moments prior. I should say that. Just moments prior. Called, I don't know if you can see that very well, I Love Jacob J. I don't know how to respond to that. First of all, I don't know who that is. I was talking about that this morning because I got another comment on a different video. It was the one that I posted yesterday where I was talking about serving. Yesterday as of recording, I should specify, because I don't know if I'll upload this today being Monday. But I just, it was like, I love you. And I was like, okay, how do I respond to this? To be honest, I don't hear I love you often from people because, well, my mother says it, my dad occasionally, my brother, no, my friends, rarely. My crush, no. Would I love that if she said that? Yes, I would, very much. But I doubt she will, at least anytime soon. So, it's just a weird thing to hear, especially from someone I don't know. Or I don't know who it is, I should say. I was literally at school. I was like, it could be anyone in this room. Which is a scary thought. That's like, But to answer the question, because that was a long comment. To answer the question, favorite class in school. That's a good question. That's a good question, as I'm still in school. I have a couple different answers for how this could go. I've been asked this. Sorry, I've been asked this question several times by family members, so I have two answers. One is Bible. I love Bible. Our Bible teacher Sai is amazing. He does such a good job, and I love learning more about the Bible and Jesus. It's just such a fun class. And then my number two is pre-calc. I'm a big math guy. If you didn't know that, now you do. I answered Ava's question of what do you want to be when you grow up? And it was actuary. Actuary is charts and graphs and stuff. Basically, math. So, yeah. Today, right now we're working through vectors, which, if you know the line from the movie, is a line with direction and magnitude. Oh yeah. I'm looking to see if my brother walks in because he just heard that. Because he's home right now. He's got to leave here shortly. He has a doctor appointment here in a bit. Boo Boo Tom suggests I do something with my cat. I would, but I do not have any of them in this room right now. Kitty. We'll see if one comes. Boo's actually giving me a lot of comments. Thank you, buddy. I don't know who you are, but you're giving me some good comments, you know? And then came back with do a Q&A on favorite foods or places. Okay. Favorite foods. I'm a big pizza guy. Okay? Like, you buy me a pizza, if it's got, like, correct toppings on it, we set. I just update, oh my fudging goodness. this Chromebook, man. I need to get a new laptop. Considering the two I have, one is a Chromebook that I can basically only use for like small tasks, and a crappy one that barely functions as is, which isn't good because I kind of need something to do work with when Senor PC is being a bum. So, favorite food, so pizza. Recently, this is like a more recent thing because I'm like a super picky eater, so I gotta, so I have like a lot. I'm very picky with my foods. It takes me a while to get warmed up to something. Like last year, I think it would have been back in November. No, not November. October. I had lasagna for the first time, and it was actually really good. So I've really gotten accustomed to lasagna or any kind of pasta with meat sauce. Like I had on the 8th grade retreat that I went on recently, they had, I want to say it was rotini, not quite sure, with meat sauce, and it was very good. Hidden Acres food is usually like top tier. My dad was like, this is the best camp food I've ever had. Sorry, I'm just like chugging that thing. I have an interview here in like 30 minutes. I need to be awake. As for places, I'm just gonna list off a few things here. First of all, home. You ask me where I want to go, I will say home. School. I love my school. I mean, there's a lot of chaos goes down. I mean, some people today, I won't say who, you can probably find them in the comments of recent videos, were asking me like, hey, when are we gonna get information on your crush? I'm like, bruh, now. All you're getting is the code name of Gwen, and that is the best I can do. That is the best I can do, is Gwen. Excuse me. Riverside, where I'm planning on working this summer, is amazing. Okay, it's a very good Bible camp. Hidden Acres, also up there, very fun. And then I gotta drop my favorite store here, Jay's CD and Hobby. Okay, Jay's is the perfect place for a guy like me. They've got retro games, they've got like collectibles and stuff. It is a really fun store. I think my dad is home now, so I better hustle up. Last question I'm gonna tackle here is the last one from Ava Posley, R3N. What is the best Spider-Man scene of all time? Now, that's a very difficult to answer question. Because, you know, it's based on like what you define as like why it would be the best, right? You know, I've been thinking about this question since I got it, and it's like, well, there's emotional stuff, there's just like cinematography and how well it looks. So there's quite a bit that goes into it. I'll just go through a couple of my favorite scenes. And by a couple, I literally mean two. I'm just gonna hit two because I gotta hustle up because my dad is home. The first one is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 opening scene, where he's skydiving in and the theme is blasting in the background. Perfect web swinging, perfect theme, perfect suit, just chef's kiss to the whole thing. It's gorgeous. And another scene that I really like is just all of the ending of No Way Home, you know, from the moment that the three Peters lands. No. So I would say, like, the end, No Way Home ending is just a perfect example of Spider-Man. Okay? Excuse me. Spider-Man is known for just putting others ahead of himself and, crap, I'm blanking. Putting others ahead of himself and, you know, not really caring as much for his own well-being and just, you know, yeah. Sorry. Oh my goodness. And we see that in the No Way Home ending, right? You know, we see a lot of Peter, you know? We see angry Peter. We see him stop pulling his punches fighting Goblin. And, you know, and then just the immediate memory wipe. Despite MJ being like, no, please, don't, Peter, I need you. And Ned being like, bro, what the fudge? What the huh? And then he just, like, wipes everyone's memories. And, you know, it, like, he still has his memories. And he still remembers, obviously. And he misses them. And he wants to be with them. But he knows that for their own safety, he has to stay away. You know, this is the core principle of Spider-Man that we see Peter adopting in various films. You know, with great power comes great responsibility, and that responsibility is to protect his loved ones. And because of that, they can never know his identity. He has to stay away. You know, we see this a lot in the Raimi films with, like, MJ. Like, at the very end of the first movie, you know, MJ's like, I love you, Peter. I wanna be with you. And Peter's like, I can't. It's like, why? He's like, I just can't. And then he walks away. And it's like, I have to keep her out of harm's way. Right? And that's what he's doing for his friends. He's showing how much he cares by doing that. Okay, let me see what all I have here. Yeah, because the last thing I was going to talk about is Ava's comment saying crush reveal, question mark. I asked her about that today at school, and she was just like, who is it? Can you show a picture? I'm like, I will be doing neither of those things. I give you the code name, and I showed her a picture because, you know, she's at school. She's semi-trustworthy. She's gonna yell at me for that. I am anticipating an earful. But, you know, I showed her a picture, and she was like, oh, slay, she's cute. I'm like, I know she's cute. She's beautiful. She was like, what's her name? I'm like, ha, you're not getting that. You're getting the code name being Gwen. She actually said, like, oh, you guys are like Peter and Gwen. I was like, that is really funny that you say that. But yeah, I call her Gwen among my friends and at school because, you know, much like with Spider-Man, we got to preserve the identity. The identity. So until anything like serious with us happens, name, picture, whatever, that ain't gonna be shown. Nada. You're getting none of it. Okay. I think that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A, you know. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll probably be making a short here eventually. Like, hey, it's another Q&A time. Leave me some comments. Leave me some questions. But, you know, if you have any more you want me to answer at some point in the future, leave them in the comments. I will answer any and all questions that I can. Right? So, you know, until then, I will check you later. All right. I gotta go get ready for my interview. And by that, I mean just like wash up. All right. Peace.